Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today we're talking about fragrances that smell incredibly luxurious and expensive, but do not break the bank. If you want to smell rich on a budget, then this is for you. Hey friend, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another one. If you are new here on this channel, I talk fragrance. I share lifestyle here and there, and in every single video, I leave you with some encouragement. So if that's your thing, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. First up today, we have Nafas Shark by Khadlage. So this fragrance is the most indulgent, creamy, lush, thick, beautifully done floral Arabian perfume I have ever smelled. This one is inspired by Bulgari's Baciami, and this one, y'all, is almost better than the original fragrance in my opinion, and I'll tell you why. So I ordered a sample of the original when I first picked this one up, and after comparing them side by side, this feels like the original but amplified. So I feel like this one is a little bit sweeter, a little bit creamier. It carries more of a presence, so it definitely projects farther than the original fragrance, and this one also lasts an incredibly long time in my opinion. So those are the reasons why I say that this might even be better than the original. Like the original, we have beautiful white florals in this fragrance. We also have a fruitiness. It's lactonic like the original fragrance, but like I said, this one is amplified, so a little bit more lactonic than the original in my opinion. It definitely has a little bit of musk in it. It feels very vanillic, and the way I would sum this up is it's a creamy white floral fragrance with a fruity undertone. The florals in here are lush and bold, and this smells absolutely luxurious and expensive. This feels like luxury vacation wrapped up in a bottle. It feels creamy and smooth and silky, floral and feminine, and just oh so expensive. And so you get to smell like you spent $300, $400 plus on a fragrance for guess how much? As of right now, while I'm making this video, you can currently find this for about $40 USD. This is Nafas Shark by Khadlage. Next up, we have All That Glitters by Julianna's Perfume. This one is inspired by M. Micallef's Ylang in Gold. Y'all, this fragrance is incredible. The longer I've had this fragrance, the more it impresses me. This one has become quite the powerful fragrance. I put it on the other day, and when I tell y'all it was going strong for 8+ hours, that's no exaggeration. This has become an incredible performer, and I'm so happy with it. A little bit of this goes a long way, and this is your classic yellow and white floral mix with a tropical undertone and a lush and velvety and creamy feel similar to the previous fragrance. So All That Glitters highlights notes like peach, lychee, coconut, vanilla, musk, sandalwood. Those notes describe this fragrance perfectly. There's something about this scent profile that feels so glamorous. I don't know what it is, but whenever I have this fragrance on, I feel like that girl. Similar to the original fragrance, this scent profile evokes that sense of luxury. This is definitely something I would wear on vacation in the evening if I were going out to dinner, maybe a dinner situated on the beach. This would be perfect for such an occasion. As a matter of fact, this is definitely going to be one of my next fragrances that I take with me to travel. This fragrance is a total gem, and the best part is that this one costs around $40 on the Julianna's Perfume website. This is All That Glitters by Julianna's Perfume. Now this next one totally blew me out of the water when I first picked it up. I literally could not put this fragrance down when I first received it. This is Fragrance World's Pose as Rose. So Pose as Rose is a dupe of Ker-leen's Rose Chérie. I also picked up a sample of Rose Chérie, and I did a comparison video, which I'll link here. And I talked all about the similarities and any differences in that video. So do go back and watch that video for more of my detailed thoughts. This fragrance is astounding. I could not believe how good this fragrance smelled for the price that I paid. It's incredible. Pose as Rose is such a pretty, soft, powdery, purple floral and rose dominant fragrance. This smells so elegant, so refined, so soft and ladylike, and extremely classy. We have violet and rose at the top, another dose of rose, raspberry, and another purple floral heliotrope at the mid, and then we have musk and tonka bean. This one is like a musky, powdery, soft and dewy type of rose fragrance with a prominent purple floral accord. The purple florals were not as prominent in this fragrance when I first reviewed it. However, as this one has developed, the purple florals are a lot stronger. And so this one definitely has an interesting take. So if you're not someone that is into rose fragrances, this is a soft, dewy, very subtle rose that is mixing and mingling and doing a little dance with a powdery purple floral. The violet is definitely shining through. Now that I've had this fragrance for, I want to say over a year now, I can't quite remember when I picked it up, but it's been several months. And now that it has matured, I definitely feel like it's more of a mix of the rose and the violet. This one is super duper light. It's like a light dusting of like a rose and violet scented powder on your skin after you've come out of the shower. However, this one has a gorgeous sillage that sticks around for the first 3 to 4 hours. And then after that, it's a beautiful scent bubble that can easily be detected by anyone in your vicinity. It is so pretty. And the best part, this one costs less than $25 USD. As of today, when I'm filming this video, it's currently about $22 and some change. So I will definitely go ahead and link this one in the description box for you. This is Poses Rose by Fragrance World. Next, we have a newer one to my collection. This is Rayhan Divine. So I have done a video talking all about this fragrance. I'll go ahead and link it here, but this one is inspired by the ever popular Louis Vuitton Attrape-Rêve fragrance. I think they did an amazing job with this one, and I go into detail about the differences and the nuances between the two in that video, so definitely go check that video out. But y'all, this is impressive. It's quite impressive because if you know what Attrape-Rêve smells like, I do own Attrape-Rêve, you know how incredibly unique that fragrance is. And so for a fragrance house to be able to give us an inspiration of that unique scent profile, I am truly, truly impressed. It makes me want to try some other fragrances from this fragrance house. By the way, if you have other fragrances from this fragrance house, let me know which ones you have and what they smell like and how you feel about them in the comment section. Y'all, when I tell you they nailed it as far as the essence of Attrape-Rêve, they nailed it with this one. It smells so good. And the more this one matures, the closer I feel it's getting to the original fragrance. So I feel like I'll definitely have to do another comparison video for you all in the near future when this one has fully matured. So Rayhan Divine has some of the same beautiful and unique aspects and qualities of the original fragrance Attrape-Rêve. It has this juiciness to it at the top, and then it has a little punchiness to it, a fresh spicy feel. It feels rosy and subtly fresh. Where I feel like it differs from the original fragrance is it doesn't have cacao, it has a chocolate note, and that note is not as prominent in this one as it is in the original fragrance. So we have a ginger, lychee, and bergamot combo at the top, very fresh, very zingy and zesty. Then we have rose, peony, and vanilla at the mid, and then we have patchouli and chocolate at the base. Y'all, this is good. It smells amazing. It smells so fresh and punchy and zingy and zesty at first spray, and then as it starts to warm up on the skin, it definitely gives the vanilla and the base notes. That vanilla, that chocolate, the patchouli, they definitely start to come through, and those notes kind of ground the top notes so that this fragrance is such a balanced scent. So you get fresh and fruity, you get floral, then you get some vanilla. Then that patchouli gives you a little bit of that mossy feel, that woody feel. So this is such a beautifully balanced fragrance. It's so pretty. It smells so luxurious, so expensive, extremely close to the original. And guess how much this one cost me? I purchased this one for under $40 USD. This one cost me around $37 and some change when I picked it up. This is Rayhan Divine by Rayhan. And last but certainly not least, I have kind of a bonus. This is another new one to my collection. It's one that I've been exploring and experimenting with, and it's another incredibly impressive and expensive smelling fragrance. This is Ria by Khadlage. So another stellar perfume from this fragrance house. And y'all, Khadlage has some of the best quality fragrances. There's something about their perfumes that feel so substantial, and just like what they use to make the fragrances is superior in quality to some of the other Arabian perfumes I've smelled. Their perfumes usually have such a bold presence, and they're usually amazing performers, and this one is no exception. So Rhea, similar to Rayhan Divine, has a mixture of fruits that is grounded by patchouli at the base. So we have strawberry, raspberry, cherry, and mandarin orange at the top, grapefruit and musk at the mid, and blackcurrant and patchouli at the base. This one smells a lot lighter and a lot more on the fruity side than Rayhan Divine. Rayhan Divine feels a little bit more woody and mossy, whereas this one is definitely much more fruity, as evidenced by all of the fruits between the top and mid notes. This one feels lighter. Some people describe this one as feeling a little bit bubbly, and so it's definitely much more of a lighter fragrance, a lot less substantial than Rayhan Divine. However, it's that same mix of fruits grounded by a well done patchouli. And when I say well done, I mean it doesn't smell hay-like or harsh or sharp. It just adds something to the fragrance that grounds it, that keeps it from smelling juvenile, and also adds to the longevity of the fragrance. Rhea is said to smell like a Dior fragrance, Rouge Trafalgar, and while I have not smelled the original simply because it's really hard to get a sample of the original nowadays, this one to me smells so expensive. It is your luxurious smelling fruity fragrance for the woman who enjoys a lighthearted fruity fragrance but doesn't want to smell juvenile and certainly does not want to smell cheap. That is how I would describe this fragrance. So if you're looking for the perfect daytime fruity fragrance that has a bit of elegance and class to it, the perfect fragrance for a daytime meeting, for brunch, then I would highly recommend this one. And the best part is this one costs around $30 USD at the current moment. This is Rhea by Khadlage. All right, friend, if you are still here, thank you so much for still being here. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful or useful in any way, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. That helps my channel continue to grow. And if you're here and you love fragrance content, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next upload. And today, before I go, I want to remind you how important it is that you do not let anything or anyone dim your light. You are uniquely created for a purpose, and there's no one on this planet that is quite like you. So it is important that you understand that you walk in it and you own it today. That's what's going to change the world around you and the world at large. And as always, I will be over here doing the exact same thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye!